Great.
What's up everyone, James, aka the Arizona Painter. I'm on site here live, going to be spraying this exterior today, and I am setting up my spray gun. So I'm going to be jumping up on the roof and I'm going to be spraying some overhang peaks. It's really hard to get to. I normally don't use an extension spray pole. I usually just use the gun. It's going to be great because I have this 360-degree swivel. That's going to make it real easy for me to get underneath there. I'm going to be going between a 413 low pressure and a 513 regular spray tip, both Titan tips, and just your standard housing. Also, I just recently got my hands on the fan pivot. I'm sure you've seen some painters out there advertising them. I don't actually sell the product. However, Fan Pivot did reach out to me and wanted me to test it out and give them my honest review. So I'm going to try it out in a couple of different ways today. First, I just wanted to show it to you. It has a built-in washer, so you can just hand tighten it right onto your gun. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put it on there. Always make sure you lock your gun there, so this way you don't ever pull the trigger by accident. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get that on there. So it's just a hand tighten. All right, so obviously when you tighten, you tighten to the right, you loosen to the left. So the one thing I noticed about this pivot, it does go both directions. My only concern would be is I would probably only rotate it in a counterclockwise, this way to avoid mistakenly loosening it up from the gun. So when I use it, I'm just going to constantly be going counterclockwise with it as I rotate the housing. So that's on there hand tight. Housing is also a hand tight accessory. We're going to get that on there. Now it doesn't matter how you get the housing on there once you get it in place, because this pivot is supposed to basically rotate your gun there. So we'll get it adjusted there. So I'm going to start with a 14. We're going to see how this tool works up there on the eaves. So let's go check it out. All right, so I got it on there hand tight, and I want to test it out before I get up there on the roof. So it seems to be leaking right here. It's on there hand tight. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to clean the gun. I'm going to clean it, and then we're going to put it on there, and we're going to tighten it with a tool and see if that stops.
That's it.
Okay, we got it all cleaned up, so I'm going to put it back on here. This time I'm going to tighten it with the tool. Maybe my assumption about it just being hand tight was wrong. I could be wrong. So this is why we have trial and error. So I'm going to get my tool here, get my channel locks, and give it a nice tighten. Okay, now it's nice and tight. So we tightened it with the tool this time, and now we're going to try it out before I jump up there on the roof. All right, well that looked to solve the problem, so it's not leaking anymore. All right, so you definitely have to tighten this with a channel lock tool in order to make sure it's on there secure, or else you'll get leaking. All right, well let's get up on the roof and try it out.